Hey everybody, happy Wednesday night. It is October 4th and I am here in Oklahoma City. I am doing the Legit Kit Certified Instructor Boot Camp and I'm having a really good time. Today was the first day. We're learning a lot about like the history of Legit Kits and playing some fun games and learning kind of like the business side of this whole thing, which is a lot of fun because I don't know anything about the business side of all of this. So it's a lot of fun. We're going to get to meet Mike Odell, who founded and created Legit Kits. We get to meet him on Friday. We signed like a lot of paperwork and learned about contracts and what our different regions are today. It's been a really good time. I'm having such a good time. A good number of us, a couple of East Coast, I think there's 3 East Coast folks, New York, me in Maryland, and Pensacola, so Florida, but the Panhandle. And then a couple people in Indiana and Utah and Texan and yeah, so it's a good group. It's a very cool group. And enough space. I mean, you know, the United States is huge, so there's definitely enough space for all of us to be able to do our thing. I'm super excited to, when I get back home, start contacting, I've already contacted the local quilt shop, but to start making like the actual like official contacts and like getting contracts and things like that. I'm so excited to get that underway. So the podcast is a little different today because is not a whole lot of things to show. I did post some pictures on Instagram, but a lot of the stuff is going to have to wait until like the boot camp is over before I can kind of really show it. So I'll show some stuff Sunday on our way back home. But in the meantime, it's going to be kind of like low key and not really showing off too much stuff. But we are having a really good time. And so what I did this week is drive here. What I'm doing this week is doing the boot camp and learning all that I can. Tomorrow morning, I'm the first one. I'm so nervous. I am the first one to have to do our little teaching presentation for the class, to get feedback on the types of things that we're saying and our little bio. We got to do our bios today. That was a lot of fun. So we're going to get feedback on that. And I'm the first one up tomorrow morning. So first thing when we get in at 8:30, I'm up. It's good. It's good to be the first one because nobody expects you to know exactly what to do. So there's a little bit of grace given if I mess things up. But it's also really good to get it out of the way. Be the first one, get it out of the way. And then I can learn from everybody else. So I'm excited about it. It'll be fun. And thanks to you guys, I've definitely had some really good experience teaching Legit Kits, teaching about foundation paper piecing just at all. So I feel pretty good and that I won't make a complete fool of myself. So that's pretty good. Still nervous though, being in front of folks, having all the eyes on you. So it'll be okay. So that is, there's a whole group of us doing teaching tomorrow. Friday, we get to meet Mike Odell and do a tour. We got some really cool swag, which I will show in the Sunday. Because I won't have a live brunch, I will have a video and I'll show all the swag and everything that I got. And a little bit of the tour, hopefully. I'm not sure how much they'll let us video, but what I can show, I'll show to everybody because I'm excited to be able to share that with everybody. And then we will be back Sunday night, most likely Sunday night. And we'll have Monday off because it is a federal holiday. So I don't have to work that day. And then it'll be back to the 9 to 5 grind on Tuesday. But with the addition of having to focus on some quilt guilds and some retreats, like already like freestanding retreat, like getting in, that kind of thing. Maybe looking into doing actual Legit Kit retreats and setting it up that way. And then quilt shows and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of stuff I need to research and get to work on. It's going to be a fun couple of months. As you know, may or may not know, actually, the 2-color quilts voting is happening, but those patterns won't mail out until the 15th because Stephanie next week is going to the Legit Kits retreat. So the patterns are being voted on this week, but the blocks rather are voting on this week. The patterns won't mail out until the 15th when Stephanie is back. So don't worry about that. Like don't be like looking for that before then. The 15th is also when we will sew PMQ the Village Green. This Saturday, I know probably won't be able to join, or I might join in the YouTube chat if I can, is Carnival. I'm not promising anything. I'm going to try. We'll see where we are on the road and everything. We're going to be heading towards St. Louis. So we'll see. We'll see what I can do. But Sunday I will have some video up of the rest of the Legit Kit boot camp, and then, you know, pictures and stuff of just the whole time out here. It's been a fun ride out here, and I'm assuming it's going to be equally fun on the ride back. So I look forward to the 15th. I will be able to sew with everybody for cotton cuts, and then 17th? Yeah, 15th is the Sunday, 17th is the Tuesday. We will have month 6 sewing of the 2-color quilt challenge. If you didn't know, there is a video for the 4S, which is Steven, Stephanie, Sean, and myself. 4S's, our collaboration. That voting is closed on what patterns we're all going to do. We're all working on individual patterns, but collaborating together will be on, you know, a couple of channels. We'll be showing everything. The voting for the patterns that we're working on is all done, but us actually showing the progress and everything hasn't started yet. And it won't start for a little bit for me since I'm not even in town. But the one that I was really hoping would win won, which is Exhausted Octopus, which is the Deco Tiles. That's the name of the pattern. I'm so excited about that. I had been researching Art Deco color palettes, and I had some really good ideas because I was looking at like classic, you know, like Great Gatsby kind of Art Deco, also the Art Deco in the UK and South Beach, Miami Art Deco, like kind of those different styles. And I think I'm pretty sure I've settled on the color palette that I want. It does involve green because I love green so very much, and I'm really excited about it. So I actually had originally thought I was going to lean towards South Beach Art Deco and that kind of pastel-y, and like Miami Vice kind of thing. But I saw a couple of palettes that were more Great Gatsby-esque, that had a really deep green to it, and of course I fell in love with that. So that's the way I'm leaning, and I'm really looking forward to showing off like what I've decided, like the fabric exactly and everything that I've decided. So that'll be coming up too in the coming weeks. I gotta get that kick started. Of course I need to finish blocks 1 and 2 of Alice in Wonderland from Art East Quilting Company. I need to, let's see, is there anything else? Oh, I want to finish the Tom Tay's Ganesh block, which was so beautiful, and I was using Kona Sheen on that. So I want to finish that block. I've got a good number of things that I need to get done now that I've, you know, worked my tail off to get here to the boot camp, and now boot camp will be over. There's going to be plenty to do for that, but I will now have time to like catch up on the things that I need to get my off of my plate before getting all of these classes and everything set up. So, alrighty, I think that's it. I know I talked really fast. I'm super tired. It was a long day. It was so much fun, but it was a long day, and I kind of had a headache all day today. I didn't sleep really well last night, kind of the nervous energy and everything, but gonna go to bed early tonight and be able to hit the ground running tomorrow for teaching the first portion of the day. Yeah, and just looking forward to the rest of the week. It's gonna be so much fun. So, oh, also what I did this week, I've really needed to write down everything I wanted to talk about. I did get to meet my friend Sheila that we all met in Millersburg. So she lives out here in OKC, and I got to meet her last night, which was really cool because it was the only night I was really going to be able to have any time to do anything with needing to get ready for things that are happening in the boot camps. But we got to go to dinner last night. That was really fun. I'm really excited I got to do that. So I wanted to give a shout out to Sheila. Yay, because I got to see her. Yeah, so that's it. I will talk to everybody soon. I hope everybody is having a fantastic week. And I will share all of the rest of the goodies on my video on Sunday. So not live this Sunday, but I will have a video out. Probably at 11 o'clock, like my normal time. But we'll see how that goes, because again, I'm on the road, so it can be wonky depending on internet access. Alrighty, for really, this time, I'm gonna say goodbye. Thanks, everybody. Talk to y'all soon. Let's see what YouTube suggests for you.